Hello, Govind Patidar. How can I assist you today?
Hello, I have some questions regarding my website development.
Hey there, I'm all ears for your website development questions. What do you need help with? Is it design, functionality, or maybe something else?
Please tell me how can I reduce the size of my JavaScript and CSS file for better performance?
Great question. Here are a few tips to reduce the size of your JavaScript and CSS files. 1. Minification. Use tools like Uglify.js for JavaScript and CSS Nano for CSS to remove whitespace and comments. 2. Compression. Enable gzip or Brotli compression on your server to reduce file sizes during transfer. 3. Remove unused code. Use tools like Purify CSS or UnCSS to eliminate unused CSS rules and libraries. 4. Combine files. Merge multiple CSS and JavaScript files into single files to reduce HTTP requests. 5. Use CDNs. For popular libraries, consider using a content delivery network, CDN, to load them efficiently. Are you currently using any specific tools or frameworks for your website that might help tailor the advice even more?
Okay, how can I optimize my website code?
Optimizing your website code is a fantastic way to boost performance. Here are some strategies. 1. Code minification. As mentioned earlier, minify your HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files to reduce their size. 2. Lazy loading. Implement lazy loading for images and videos so they load only when they are in the viewport. 3. Asynchronous loading. Load JavaScript files asynchronously to prevent them from blocking the rendering of your page. 4. Optimize images. Use formats like web and compress images without losing quality. 5. Reduce server requests. Limit the number of plugins and scripts to reduce server requests. 6. Use efficient CSS selectors. Avoid overly complex selectors that can slow down rendering. 7. Caching. Implement browser caching and server-side caching to speed up load times for returning visitors. Are you using any specific frameworks or libraries that we can focus on for optimization?
What is the proper way to handle API errors?
Handling API errors gracefully is crucial for a good user experience. Here's a proper approach. 1. Status codes. Use appropriate HTTP status codes to indicate the result of the API request, e.g., 200 for success, 404 for not found, 500 for server errors. 2. Error messages. Provide clear and concise error messages to help users understand what went wrong. 3. Try-catch blocks. Implement try-catch blocks in your code to catch errors and handle them appropriately. 4. Fallback mechanisms. Consider implementing fallback mechanisms or retries for transient errors, like network issues. 5. Logging. Log errors on the server side for monitoring and debugging purposes. 6. User feedback. Inform users when an error occurs and suggest possible next steps, like retrying the request or contacting support. Do you have a specific API in mind that you're working with that could help me give you more tailored advice?
No, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you have any more questions or need further assistance, feel free to ask. What's next on your website development agenda?
Okay, thank you.